Do you like taking control and watching your partner squirm? Or are you the type to sit back, relax, and enjoy the climax? What is up, sapiosexuals? Thank you for turning on Sex in South Beach with your girl, Dr. Sanjaya, America's sex educator. So, the sex situation we're getting into right now is all about giving and receiving. Do you prefer to whip it out on your lover and watch them lose control? Or are you the type who likes to take it all in while your lover tantalizes your holes? Seriously, y'all, most adults do have a preference in bed. So take an honest moment and think about it. What turns you on the most? Giving pleasure or receiving it? Now, I know a lot of you are out there thinking, I like to do both. I want my sexual pleasure to be reciprocal. I like to do things that turn on my partner, and I like when my partner does things to get my juices flowing. Oh, yeah, I hear you, boo. But deep down inside, you likely do prefer one aspect over the other. And if you're not sure, answer this question honestly. Would you prefer to give head or get head? Boom! There you have your answer. Now you know what your preference is. And the reason we're talking about givers and receivers today is because the best sexual situations happen when both are involved in the entanglement. Yeah, Will and Jada Smith, we see you adding words to our sexual dictionary now. But back to the topic at hand, the best sex happens when sexual energy is aligned among the people having sex. You know, when their energy is in sync. I mean, imagine when two givers get in bed together. Both get off at giving their partner pleasure, right? This is totally awesome, but it can turn into a satisfaction competition. You can't suck each other's nipples at the same time. No, no, no. On the other hand, things go pretty smoothly when someone prefers sucking and their partner likes being sucked. It's like yin and yang, the ultimate blend of complementary energies. Now, I'm not saying that you can't both like being sucked, because I highly encourage everyone to search deep inside and discover the pleasure of being sucked in just the right way. Or licked, nibbled. I mean, some people even like a little bite. The point is, I think sucking and everything else can be reciprocal. And optimistically, I do believe that most adults enjoy giving pleasure to their sexual partner. However, some people really get turned on by making their partner weak with pleasure, which puts them in a position of control. For example, I know a female who loves to perform fellatio, going down on her man because he loses control of himself, which makes her feel powerful. And that feeling really turns her on sexually. I also know a man who loves nothing more than going down on his lady for hours, okay? And although she loves it, the pleasure he gets from making her climax over and over again with his tongue has become an obsession. And she's like, I can't have him eating me out for 2 hours every day. I thought I was a receiver, but damn, that is just too much receiving. I hear you, girl. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyhow, those are just two examples of adults that can be categorized as givers. The action of giving pleasure during sex is what really turns them on. And then there are people who enjoy a more passive role during sex, prioritizing their climax, relishing in the feeling of being sexually worshiped. I know plenty of women who have shared the sentiment that, after I climax, I don't really need anything else. I mean, I will help him out, but I'm actually all good. I could take a nap. And that's when I enlighten them by telling them, actually, girl, you do have some giving tendencies. You're willing to give him pleasure even though you are done. And I also know plenty of people who have been with a sexual partner who is happy to climax, but does not make sure that their partner comes too. That person is the definition of a receiver. Now, ultimately, a little give and take from both partners is required to make great sex happen. And that all starts with communication. Talking to your partner about what turns them on and finding ways for both of you to reap all the sensual benefits of satisfying sex. Yes, that aspect is the foundation of the best sex you're ever gonna have. Maybe when you listen to this show with your lover, you'll discover that you both like to stimulate desire in each other and you also both enjoy receiving pleasure. Or maybe you'll find out that your lover doesn't like going down, but does it just to pleasure you. Boo, that's how much you mean to them. And maybe you'll discover that your partner wants to eat you out for 2 damn hours. Whatever you find out, I promise that listening to this show with your partner is going to start a conversation you have never had before. And it's going to involve some sexy talk that will likely turn things up in the bedroom. Booyah! All right now. Y'all ready for the climax? Where I give you a little something to remember about giving and receiving. 1. Sexual givers derive more satisfaction from making their partners climax than anything else. 2. Sexual receivers feel pleasure when stimulated by their lovers. 3. In the best sexual situations, most partners do both giving and receiving, but it is valuable to identify your preferences and those of your partner. 4. The easiest way to learn your lover's preferences is to listen to this show together, and in 15 minutes, you'll be on track to one of the sexiest conversations you have ever had. I am Dr. Sanjaya, and that's the nitty-gritty on giving and receiving for sexual pleasure. For your daily dose of Nookie knowledge, check me out on all the social media networks. That's Dr. Sanjaya, DRSONJIA, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Come on, baby. What are you waiting for? Let's link up. Y'all, I had so much fun chatting you up, and I cannot wait to do it again next time at Sex in South Beach, where everyone comes for happier, healthier sex. Have you tried Sense Aromatherapy Body Oil? This organic moisturizer hydrates skin, smells amazing, and attracts romantic attention. Plus, Sense naturally stops mosquitoes from biting your beautiful body. Because being eaten should feel good, smell good, feel good with Sense Aromatherapy Body Oil. Get yours on Amazon or sensebodyoil.com. SENSE bodyoil.com.